Hello YouTubers, this is Crypto Inspector, and in today's episode we're gonna talk about how to spot crypto hackers. So this video is directed for newcomers into cryptocurrency so they understand and avoid being scammed, and also for famous YouTubers how to avoid their fans being scammed. We're gonna go through some examples, real examples that happened to me, and we're gonna analyze them. So it's mainly about two cases, and also I'm gonna talk about how to remediate one of them. So let's start with the first ones. So I like to call them the YouTube spoof famous commentator hackers, okay? So what do they target? They target famous YouTubers, influencers usually, with a lot of subscribers, where they get a crazy comment section. They create a YouTube account impersonating the famous YouTuber, right? They just create an account, a YouTube quick one, with a fake Gmail, with a fake basically YouTube account with a picture of the famous one. Usually they use the same one that the famous YouTuber has. They comment on your comments, right? And then they give you their number and add you on WhatsApp. They ask you to add them on WhatsApp, okay? So they use dark psychology. I call it the emotional excitement strategy, right? Because you're new into cryptocurrency, you find this famous YouTuber talking about crypto and you want to get into it, right? You trust him because you see he has a lot of subscribers. But what do they use? They basically, because they know that you'll get excited if that famous YouTuber is gonna comment to you, right? So they impersonate him, they spoof that YouTuber and they comment, and you're like, oh my god, that famous YouTuber is talking to me, like, and you're into this emotional excitement state, and bam, you get into the trap. So then what do? They basically do some social engineering. It's a social engineering game. Accordingly, they will either sell their crypto platform because, now you trust them, you've got the WhatsApp, the number of that famous YouTuber, so you want to get into it, right? Of course I trust this guy, okay? And then they give empty promises. Like they might say, give me, they might take more details, get your trust and stuff. They will study you, and they will try to make you do things that they want, okay? With dark psychology. So what do you want to do when that happens? So how to spot and how to tackle spoof famous commentator hackers, okay? So always be using passively emotional intelligence and research before action. So what do I mean by that? So when you get excited, always stop, okay? Take a deep breath, call upon the sun, okay? And then realign your thoughts, okay? Like, is that real? Research it, okay? So when a famous YouTuber comments, check their YouTube channel before any action, okay? So do the research, right? Do they have a verification badge? So as you see here, that's an example of Crypto Capital Venture that he commented on one of my videos. Do you see this tick here? As you see, there is a tick. So that tick means in YouTube, they have the verification badge on the channel, right? That's famous one. So if it's a famous one, you need to look if they have a verification badge. So when they comment on your comment, always be researching, do they have a verification badge? If they have, then most likely it's a real one and it's not a fake one, okay? But before that, you have to use emotional intelligence. Take a deep breath, okay? And okay, he commented, let's research that. Is it real? Is it not real? Okay, so this is another example. So as you see here, Timcast, 1.31 million, okay? So they use this dark psychology. So he commented on me. So this is how he commented on mine. He said like texts, and he puts the number there. So passively, you're gonna take the number, add it, and then you're gonna send him a message, and you're gonna say, yo man, this is cool, you that Timcast guy. So, and then they will use their techniques. But this is a proper example. You see, they quickly comment, they use this emoji, which is quite popular, and they use the face. So you see, that's the real one and that's the fake one, okay? So you look at that and you're like, you get quickly into the trap. So you need to be careful, right? Use emotional intelligence and also research. When I research him, by the way, you see, he has 2 subscribers. So that's quickly, basically that's quickly that proof that he's not real. These are more examples. This is from this one. So they write texts like this, you know, they use some emojis and things because they know that we people use emojis. And look at that. He's using a heart and a chat. Okay, this one is using with kisses and stuff. So you see, and these are all hackers. So when you get a comment like this, quickly to ignore, you know, and basically why I said this YouTube video is good for YouTubers, famous one, because they need to, and I'm sure a lot of them, they have people that they're monitoring their comments, because these people, they don't know that from their fans they're getting hacked. And who do they blame? They blame this guy. Okay, they don't know what's happening, they don't know anything about what I just said. They just know that this famous hacker, this famous YouTuber just, you know, hack them, and they get into the trap and they get defamed. So in reality, YouTubers need to look at the comments, or they need to hire people that look at these comments just once they publish a video, because this is when they usually attack. Okay, so once a YouTuber launches a new video, everyone, they're waiting for that moment and they all comment. So they need to have people like disabling all these comments. Okay, and you need to know that, do they have the verification badge? If they have a verification badge, then most likely it is true. Right, so we're gonna talk also about the Instagram, crypto, and Revolut hackers. So these are different types of hackers. So they usually create a sexy lady or guys with fancy cars and crazy party, probably, you know, from another hacked real user that they hacked, you know, on Instagram. So you look at their Instagram and you're like, wow, and that's a hot girl with a crazy car, and she's like all over the place in different countries, and that must be real, innit? And then what do? They social engineer you also with dark psychology, because you're already into their lured, you know, into their Facebook account, or wow, that's a nice lady, or that's a cool guy if you're a chick. And you know, and what do? Again, they use the emotional excitement strategy. That's, I like to call it that. So how do they actually social engineer you? So the first thing what they will do is, one example is, they will tell you like, do you want $1,000? Okay, because they won't tell you 100,000. You think about that, like $1,000. Why do I want $1,000? You're already into the emotional excitement state there. Okay, so you say like, yes, why not? And then they ask you, okay, you might believe them, right? You've seen their pictures, they have fancy cars and all that. Okay, and then they will ask you, okay, send me your Revolut account. And what they will do is, they will manipulate a picture of a Revolut, and they will tell you, I'm going to send it to the accountant, which is actually probably them editing a picture of a Revolut sending, okay? And they will actually put your name and the Revolut number there, okay? So they manipulate the picture, send it to you. You look at it and you're like, okay, that must be true. And they will ask you to add their email on your Instagram account. I mean, that's crazy, man. People fall for that. So basically, you change your email account of Instagram to their email, and then bam, your account is theirs. And then they do all kinds of things. They change your pictures on Instagram. They'll start talking to your friends, and they'll try to hack them. So you need to be careful, right? If it's too good to be true, it's not true, okay? And all these people that they ask you to change your email, you need to wake up again, pause, meditate, and then check, is that real? Control your emotions. So here's another example I'm gonna talk about. So this guy is Jacob Rothschild. Are you serious, guys? This is Rothschild, right? He's talking to me, right? He followed me, and you see he's got his number there, and he probably caught a lot of people there. But then the first note that you can spot that he's fake is, look how many following and followers, right? Something is wrong. This guy is a noob, okay? Because look at that, he's following so many, he didn't even fix that. And then they start to talk to you. Hello, how are you? Hey, fantastic, thanks for asking. How are you? I'm good, thanks. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. And you? Sunny Island, Cyprus. You need to come to this island, it's quite cool. So nice to meet you, pleasure is mine. I'm actually a senior account manager in Bitcoin mining. No company, nothing. He's just the senior account manager in Bitcoin mining. Right, have you heard of Bitcoin mining? So that's the thing, you know, new people into cryptocurrency, they're excited to know about that. But then if they really want to know, they need to go to my playlist, just get started. I've got trusted brokers there that I've opened account, I've done withdrawals. And also, don't forget to like, subscribe, learn, and share. I really thank you for that. And then let's continue in this scenario. So yes, however, not willing to change now. Keep it up, though. They insist, all right, would you permit me to enlighten you more about Bitcoin mining and how it works and its benefits. I mean, come on, since 2017 I used to mine that stuff. Anyway, thanks, but I know someone else needs your education. Use your time more wisely. All right, I guess we can be friends. You see, they insist, like, you might be lonely, you might be whatever. They'll hit on you. This is called, these hackers, they're not the ones that they actually hack your IT. They're not IT literate, but they're using dark psychology, okay? They might be reptilians if you know about them. Most probably they are, okay? So, sure thing. Do you have a WhatsApp? And then, bam, you give them your number. They start to talk to you. The trust is even more when you're talking to someone in WhatsApp, right? Because most of your friends are in WhatsApp, right? This is what they do. So rather than using Instagram, they use the tools that you usually use and you trust more. So you need to be careful, right? The first method, emotional intelligence, take a deep breath and then be careful, okay? So I'll also link a video in the description about this. This is quite a good video. This guy is explaining exactly how you can recover your Instagram. It's tested. It's quite good. So I hope you like this video, and till next time, Crypto Inspector is out.